Hello, hi, my name is Zoe. I am a professional psychic, and today I want to talk to you about why you keep attracting that same sign over and over again and what to do about it. In part 1, part 2, and part 3, I discuss why you might be attracting the same zodiac sign into your life over and over again, or why you keep hating a certain sign or having bad experiences with the sign. And in this video, we're going to talk about what are we going to do about it. So make sure you watch those videos first so you have a really good idea of what's going on. This is a reminder to get your free natal chart. I posted a link down below. You should be able to get your natal chart and it will explain so much to you, and use that as a reference throughout this video. It might also help you to have a notebook or notepad and pen on hand so you can write stuff down, but that's up to you. Based on the information that I've given you, you'll see that it doesn't really make sense for you to hate another zodiac sign. You now know that you embody every single sign in your zodiac chart, and different signs are highlighted in your chart. Instead of pointing fingers, look at your own chart. Where is that sign on your natal chart? Because even if you don't have planets in it, it can really help you understand what's going on. Okay, so now I want you to write down what house that sign is in, and write down if there are any planets in that sign, because these are placements that are not being properly navigated. Everything in your chart is a journey. Every sign, every house, every planet. And I want you to look at what placements are aspecting it. For example, if you hate Scorpios and your Scorpio sign is in the 7th house, which is the house of marriage and relationships, and Saturn is also in that house, you know that Scorpio is naturally going to be a difficult sign for you, and that relationships are probably going to be very intense and emotional. And you have to learn how to navigate that properly so that you can heal that in your chart. All right, next I want you to write down that sign that you hate, and I want you to write down why you hate that sign. This can also be if you keep attracting that same sign, why do you keep attracting that sign? Why do you think that is? And then I want you to write down all the things that you think you know about that sign. Like, what are traits that are associated with that sign? Where do you tend to meet this sign? Do you tend to meet Leos at the gym all the time? For example, if you hate Virgos and you write that you hate that they criticize you, or they're too elitist. These are just examples. I have been with a Virgo for 9 years and I love him very, very much. So, no hate to Virgos at all. But say you've read that Virgos are manipulative, analytical, submissive, self-sacrificing, neat freaks. These are just examples, okay? Okay, and now instead of focusing on these traits, I want you to think about how you feel when you're with this person. Not what you hate about them, but more the emotions that come up. So you might say something like, well, they make me feel bad about myself, or I feel like I'm not good enough for them. So then look at your chart, and I want you to look at where these insecurities could be in your chart. So for example, you could even look at the 4th house of security and look at the placements there. You could look at the 6th house. The 6th house is the house of competency and skills and health. Maybe deep down you feel like you're not good enough, and this person is triggering these feelings of feeling incompetent in you. Look at the 12th house. The 12th house is a really good indicator of any mental health issues that are happening for you. Chances are you're not attracting the same signs because they're just coming into your life, but because you have unresolved things that you need to heal in your own life, in your own chart. So first thing you need to do is look at why you feel this way, instead of just blaming it on another sign. If it's because you feel like you don't trust these people, that says more about you than it says about them. Look at any signs about trust in your chart. You might be calling these people into your life to actually help you heal this part of yourself. A lot of the time, we are in relationships because they reflect certain things back to us that we need to see in ourselves. They're often mirrors of ourselves. So these people that are coming into your life that you're saying, I don't like this person and they're this sign, ask yourself, what are they projecting back onto you? Like, what are you guys mirroring? What are they showing you? If you tend to date cheaters, there is likely more in your chart about that than there is in the cheater's chart. We can point fingers, we can fling accusations all we want, but most of the time we can't really control how other people are to us. Could you be mirroring some placements in your partner's chart? Astrology never is an excuse for abuse, okay? If you want to attract people that are more in alignment with you, you have to heal. You are a beacon for these people. Whatever energy you're putting out, you're also getting back. One of my favorite astrology books is by this astrologer, Stephen Forrest. It's called The Inner Sky. I'll post a link below, and it helps me really better understand and navigate my chart. So if you're a beginner and you're getting into astrology and you really want to understand more in depth what the signs are, then you should read this book. And remember, sun sign astrology will only get you so far. If you really want to dive into understanding your relationship better or a dynamic, then it's really important to get a synastry chart reading or a relationship chart reading. And that looks at both charts in its entirety. And also, if you want a couples reading or a relationship reading, you are welcome to book a reading with me on my website, zoethepsychic.com. I'm currently offering tarot readings, tea leaf readings, rune readings, and a whole bunch of other types of services. So check those out if you're interested in diving more into your relationship. In the meantime, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and that you like this video if you enjoyed it. Comment below if there's a sign that you keep attracting into your life, and if these tips are helpful to you. I would love to hear all about it in the comment section. Bye-bye.